Thanks for having me on again. So those of you that are new, I will just do a quick little intro. So my name is Sarah Lohman, but I go by Coach Sarah Joy online, and I am a holistic hybrid root cause coach. And so I stare at my clients' functional test results. I use a 19-page gut mapping analysis. I do viral testing, vaginal biome testing. So I really see the deficiencies and the symptoms that everyone suffers with all the time. And I see the low hydrochloric acid, the antibiotics that have destroyed the gut. Everything Karen talks about, I see, and I work with every day. So when everything she's saying is true, and that's why I on the side I support Aloe Life with providing nationwide trainings and education to stores and key accounts, because like she was saying at the beginning of this, everyone is so sick and suffering. It's almost like insane. Like everyone is walking around, even children. I'm having discovery calls with teenagers now who are so sick, and the mental illness epidemic, everything is just so bad. And this product truly is a game changer and a lifesaver. And it is the core go-to product line that I use on all of my clients. And the more I see it helped save my life, but I see it saving, doesn't matter what kind of deficiency or dysbiosis or infections my clients come in with. The drinks, one of the drink formulas helps them. It doesn't matter if it's a cherry berry or the mango or the stomach plus. I mean, obviously I do recommend it depending on their symptoms, but I'm just saying, like, they are so important and crucial that it is always my first go-to of like, hey, I haven't even gotten your test results back, but just by hearing your symptoms and what you're going through, you need to go get some cherry berry or whatever, we decide on now, and start it now. And so I'll tell you my story really fast. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, and I was really sick for 10 years. But I had the extreme fatigue, anxiety, but the food intolerances and the inability to eat, and the severity of that getting worse over the years was the scariest part. And by about year 9, my food intolerances, is what I thought they were so bad that I had to cut out ground beef, like pretty much everything. Like I couldn't even do rice, quinoa, beans, lentils, ground beef, chicken. Like I was getting truly scared for myself, because every year I was getting so intolerant to foods where I was having such severe bloating, such severe constipation and pain that would keep me up all night long. I couldn't even sleep because I would eat dinner and I'd be in pain until about 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't even sit through a movie with my kids. I would have to get up and go to the bathroom multiple times because I felt like I needed to go to the bathroom because I was in such severe bloating and pain, but I never could go to the bathroom. And it was just like this nightmare. And I was introduced to Aloe Life, and I started using all of the drink formulas. I started playing around and trying all the different drink formulas. And then I started testing myself and doing a lot of guinea pigging with detoxing. And I started integrating all these different things. And I used the drink formulas 3 times a day, just with my own intuition. I was doing that because I learned it was a herbal bitter that stimulates digestion. And with my hair tissue mineral analysis, I discovered I had low hydrochloric acid. And so I just was connecting the dots on my own. And I was able to revive my ability to eat. And I tell Karen this all the time, like I make beans, like I have beans in my fridge consistently, black beans, a bean mix, pinto beans. And before, for 15 years, I couldn't touch beans. They would give me such bad gas and side effects. And now I just like pound them. And I was doing the 184 food allergy tests on myself, trying to figure out what was going on, and everything showed me allergic. everything showed me intolerant. But what I learned, it was actually bullshit. I just needed to repair my hydrochloric acid, bring up my minerals, and aloe literally truly rescued me. And I use it now, 5 years. I'm 5 years strong with all the drink formula. I use all the whole product. This line is incredible, but I never run out of the drink formulas because I'm scared to go back to that life and that version of me that would stand in the kitchen and cry because I couldn't eat. And so now with all of the recovery I've done on my own, no thanks to any doctors, um, I see a lot of these patterns in my clients. And one of the most recent, so I saved a client's life last year who was on a PPI for 4 years. Her doctors refused to pull her off. They kept wanting to charge her money to do more endoscopies and more, cameras down her throat. And they just kept wanting to increase the PPI doses, when in reality, she knew intuitively that this was really bad and she needed to do something about it, didn't know what to do, found me online, had that nudge of like, this is the person I need to work with. And sure enough, the very first call we had, I put her on the stomach formula. And so she was having the heartburn, the really bad heartburn. We pulled her off of dairy because it was triggering the heartburn. We pulled her off of gluten because it was triggering her heartburn, but more like ice cream and cheeses and milks were her super high triggers. And so we revamped her diet so she would stop triggering it. But then I got her gut test results back and her mineral results back. And I found out that because she had been on a PPI for 4 years, what happens when you have low or suppressed stomach acid is it opens the gate for more pathogens and infections to come into your body. And I found her in a very severe infected state with 7 different gram-negative bacterial infections in her gut that were also causing other problems and other symptoms. So we had a lot of work to clean, detox her, bring up her deficiencies, stabilize the gut microbiome, and bring up her minerals, which our formulas have minerals in them and they're fabulous. And so over the period of 8 months, we worked together diligently. She was consistent. She was using the Stomach Plus formula as her emergency use. So if she, decided to have an ice cream cone, she only did this to herself one time and then didn't do it again. She would use the Stomach Plus formula, take a shot, and then wait a second to see if it calmed down the burning. And then she said if it didn't, she'd do a second shot. So I love that we can use it as in place of Rolaids and Tums that only actually makes you worse. And then I was also having her do it before every main meal to be able to further support the wean down off of the PPIs. And we did get her all the way off of that. She called it the demon drug. Her words, not mine. It's on client testimonial on my page. You can hear her say it, but it's very scary because if people continue on these drugs, so now it's the GLP-1. So now I'm getting all the clients in on Ozempic, and I'm now having to deal with all of the backlash from the Ozempic. And this is a nightmare in and of itself. And so now, from what I'm seeing of everyone on these weight loss shots, and it slows down their motility, it's suppressing their appetite, putting them in more nutrient deficiency, fiber deficiency, protein deficiency, muscle loss, bone loss. I mean, the side effects are insane. And I don't even, okay, I will take that opinion out of it. But long story short, we need herbal bitters for these people more now than ever, and the daily greens. I personally think if you're going to talk to someone, or someone, or yourself is on Ozempic or a GLP, you need the daily greens, the fiber mate, and one of the drink formulas every day, just to be able to keep some base nutrients in your body. And there's no other line of products that has this triple therapy support for this particular audience. Everyone else, you have to kind of pull from different brands, like, oh, get a greens here and maybe I'll try this. No, Aloe Life has it all lined up. You just need to know that this is what's going on. And so that's why we're here to educate you guys. And so I have a client right now on GLPs, and her husband is in stage 4 bladder cancer. And what's the first thing that I put them on? Cherry berry. cherry berry and the concentrates. When the husband goes to Canada to do his cancer treatments, he's now going to start the Aloe Gold tablets, because he can take them with him and take them while he's in the hotel getting his cancer treatments. And then he's going to come home, and I'm going to be putting all of them on a regimen of daily greens and in a shaker bottle, and the drink formulas. And I'm just so grateful. For me, I don't know what I would do without these products to support my clients. I would be hurting as a coach. My clients would be hurting. It truly is a game changer and a lifesaver.